So now let's get down to editing the actual pages themselves. Now this is hard to get in a course because obviously everybody's pages are going to be different. Your homepage might not suit another homepage for a different website in relevance. However, let's just go through and let's just do some simple editing just to get you along the way and really help you get the best out of your website. So let's start with the homepage. Now of course the homepage is somewhere that people will mostly be sent to, so really you want people to know and be able to navigate around your site from here. So again, this is going to be totally different for everybody. If you've got a WooCommerce shop, you might want your shop page to be your home page because then people come on, they can see the featured products, they can see the other products, they can filter through them. However, you're going to get many options here which you can do. So let's just go ahead first and let's add block. So I'm just going to go for a cover photo first. I'm just going to add my media over here. Again, I really should probably have more than one image either way. So I can put welcome to WordPress help and support. So I'm going to have the next bit down as our latest blog post. What we can do then is we can actually add our blog posts underneath. I'm going to do this by selecting the block called latest post, and this will basically list the latest posts underneath. If you click on the block itself, it's going to give you lots of different things, so you can post some of the content on there. You can change how many words the excerpt has. Let's just put that to 40 words, let's say, for instance. We can have the full post or just an excerpt of it. You can sort it by newest to oldest, by the author, number of items, many other things, so you can have that showing here. Now again, like previously mentioned, you can flip between previewing it. You can also preview it on a tablet size and also mobile size just to see if it's responsive. As you can see there, the actual header of it isn't actually that great. The rest of it isn't coming out too bad, but this might be something that we need to look at in the future. Maybe make the wording shorter or make the picture a different size. So let's just go ahead and let's check out the live preview on a web page just to make sure that it's coming out alright. So that's very nice, but one thing that I have noticed is that we have our widget area and we don't really want that on the home page. To do this, just go ahead to your settings. You might have an elemental setting which will let you do a full width canvas. I'm using the Astra, so I'm just going to click on Astra here. You can completely take out the sidebar. You can also change out the layout so we have full width contained or full width stretched. So I'm just going to change that so it's no sidebar, full width stretched, and let's just go ahead for a preview, make sure that it actually looks alright and how we want it to. Now as you can see, stretch doesn't look too good on here, so I'm going to come back and I'm going to try full width boxed. Let's go ahead, let's update, and then after it's updated, let's go ahead and view the page, and that looks much better. That's exactly how we want it. It's still boxed in the middle, however we don't have the sidebar. You can change this for any of your pages. Homepage, I do suggest not having a sidebar here for the widget area, however that's completely up to you and your site. Another thing to say, that when editing pages, when you are using Astra, one of the great things about it is you can disable certain things. So let's say you want to disable the mobile header. So we had a problem with a header with a mobile. So if we click this, this is going to disable it for mobiles. So anybody without a mobile will be able to see the header. Anybody with a mobile won't need to see the header because obviously it doesn't fit very well on their screen. You can also choose to disable the above header, primary header, below header, disable footer, and that's all totally up to you. Now if we go to the block below, and again I won't fill this up completely because otherwise it'll just be me creating this site. However, you can use this top search bar. If you want some navigation, you can potentially choose buttons. You can choose media with the button there, so you can choose like an image. You can change that image now. So if we go ahead, replace, I'm going to choose another picture. I'm going to reshape the picture a little bit. You can then change all the writing and the button as well. To add the links to buttons, or in fact any words, come over the button or the word. If it's a word, you just highlight it like that, and then you come to the link button. You get your URL that you want to connect to, you input it in here, and then you press enter. That'll then highlight it blue or whatever other color. When people click on it, it will take them to the link. You can do the same here. So if I want this to take me to my blog page, for instance, if I simply type blog and it's in page, it will find it. So I can do that. I can open it in the new tab, or I can open it in the same tab. If you click open a new tab, it will just open another window. If you don't do it, then it will just continue on from this page to the blog page. So let's just leave it as it is. So now when people press learn more, they're going to go to our blog page. And as you can see, you basically work your way down the page. You can complete your whole blog page. You can add so many different things. You can add the latest comments. If you've got lots of people commenting, you want to put your comments out there so other people can read them. You can set up an RSS feed. You could add your social links. So if I click that, you can then go, you can add a social link. So if I click the plus button, it's going to give you a nice array of links you can use. So let's just go Facebook. We can add Facebook. Let's click that again. Let's find Instagram. So we've got Instagram. Then you can add all your social links there. You can change their size if you want them to be a little bit bigger. So let's just change these to huge. We can change where they're aligned. So if we want to put them in the center of the page. And as you can see, we're starting to get a site that looks a little bit better already. Once you are done, just go ahead, update it. Just make sure that you either save the draft or update it depending on what you're working on. And then you can go ahead, and this is how you can create all your pages. Of course, the blog page you don't really need to do anything to. they will automatically get just put onto this page.